Before the 2016 NBA draft, there was a buzz about possibly another European superstar coming to NBA. Just a year earlier, Kristaps Porzingis was taken with the 4th pick in the 2015 draft. So when Phoenix Suns took Dragan Bender with the 4th pick in 2016, everyone had quite high expectations for him. The Croatian sensation was supposed to be a star by now. Well, maybe not a star, but definitely a solid piece of rebuilding Phoenix Suns team. Instead, what we have is a possible bust who might be on his last year in Phoenix. Hey guys, happy upcoming new year to everyone. I'm Purple Prince and let's talk a bit about Dragan Bender, who went from the Croatian sensation to the Croatian disappointment. Before being drafted, Dragan Bender was highly touted for his shooting, passing ability, rebounding, and overall talent. He was compared a lot to Porzingis, who was drafted just a year earlier by the Knicks and turned out to be a great pick, and some analysts weren't shy of saying that he's even better than Porzingis. He was supposed to be the next Kevin Garnett, yet here we are almost 3 years later with nothing but disappointment. In his rookie season, Dragan Bender predictably played very little. The season was even harder because he had to miss 39 games because of an ankle injury. Bender didn't start at all in his first season and competed in 43 games, averaging 3.4 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 27.7% from the three-point line. In just 13.3 minutes per game, those numbers aren't necessarily bad, and plus, if you take into account his injury that obviously slowed him down, in other words, the talent was still there, at least so everyone thought. In his second season, Dragan Bender played in all 82 games, started 37 of them, and actually made some good contributions, but the inconsistency of mixing good and bad games really didn't make his stats any better. For Bender's second season, he averaged 6.5 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 36.6% from 3. While the 3-point percentage noticeably improved, his field goal percentage as a whole was still very bad at 38.6%. Besides a couple of flashes like a 23-point game against the Nuggets, 6 3-pointers against OKC, or his well-rounded 14-point 14-rebound game against the Warriors, Bender didn't really improve that much since his rookie season. A real downer was this year's Summer League, where Bender averaged only 6.6 points and 5.2 rebounds, with 37% field goal percentage against really not an NBA competition. The Suns even gave the ball to Bender by trading away Marquise Chris and making Bender's role more clear in Phoenix. Phoenix hired Igor Kokoskov, to whom Bender had a connection, and it seemed like everything was set perfect for Dragan's development. Deemed as a shooter, Dragan Bender has proven anything but being a great shooter. The scouts were so high on him, yet why has he failed so much? His coach Igor Kokoskov had his thoughts on Dragan's play. I think his versatility can work against him. He can do everything a little bit, but nothing really good. This is a league of extremes. You have to be extremely good at something. The biggest challenge for him is defense. He's got to be a better defensive player. You know, he's guarding 4s, we know it's a small league. He's got to contain the ball. If he's a 5, he's got to rebound and fight with those guys and bring more physicality. He's got to step on the stage and, whatever it requires, be more upset, be more focused. And Dragan Bender just hasn't really stepped up. The Phoenix Suns declined his 4th-year option, so there's nothing that suggests that Dragan will be a legend in Phoenix someday. This season, Dragan Bender has barely played. He has been on the court in just 11 games for an average of 8 minutes. And he's averaging 2.1 points, 1.4 rebounds, and a miserable 15.4% from the three-point line. So, what is he now? A shooter that has forgotten how to shoot? Or is it just that the NBA is too good for him? Dragan Bender right now is on the far end of the Phoenix Suns bench. His rebounding rate for a 7'1" player is awful. Bender's teammate and his direct competition, Ryan Anderson, had good words to say about his teammate. Dragan's a very skilled player. In practice, he kills because he's able to just play freely. He's one of those guys where you have to remind yourself that he's just 21. I think he has a good perspective on it all, but of course, it's hard. So, is it that he just shrinks in the moment? Yes, Dragan Bender is just 21 years old. He has a whole lot of career left in basketball, but will it be in the NBA? Well, he definitely should have another chance. By declining his option, the Phoenix Suns have made it pretty clear that their time with Bender is coming to an end. You know what this reminds me a bit? Mario Hezonja. Also a highly touted player from Europe who was this killer and shooter and overall great talent. And turns out he's just not that good in the NBA. Yes, Orlando probably didn't use him to his full potential, but then again, he's in New York Knicks now, and it's not like he's super good there as well. And Hezonja shoots at least more than 30% from the three. Dragan was also said to be a very good defender. Dragan is not a good defender really. His lateral quickness just isn't there, at least yet, and his help defense isn't good as well. So a shooter that can't shoot, a defender that doesn't defend, and a Croatian sensation that became a Croatian disappointment. He for sure will have some chances in the NBA. Not in Phoenix, but somewhere else, just because he's 21 years old, has length, and supposedly a great shooting stroke. Will he ever be an NBA starter? You tell me. Thanks for watching, guys. Do you think Dragan Bender has a future in Phoenix, in NBA, or he's not a player for this league? Whatever your thought is, leave a comment below, like this video, and subscribe for future NBA content. This was Purple Prince, and I'm out.
I bet you knew that. Can't catch this wave, can't catch this wave, now with your do-rag on. One of these days I'm gonna be way far away, so low-key. And I don't give a damn what your mouth say. You fuck niggas still don't know me. And I don't wanna hear about your bread till you rich enough to not get shot by the police. Can't catch this wave, can't catch this wave, now with your do-rag. Okay, trying to make it in it, motherfucker. Got me riding dirty like a mud puddle. What's a hate crime to a fun lover? To the blood down where you burn rubber with the top.